Okay, here we are on part 4. Only 2 Robot Masters left.
Flying through.
I can't resist using Crystal Fusion in this part of the level. It's actually good for most of the level, but here with the crystals bouncing around in tight corridor, that's really annihilates everything. Video seems to really be crapping the quality there, but there's the exit item, which was stuck in the game at the very last minute after both JMC and Fab got very upset at not being able to exit when they accidentally went to the stage or whatnot, so
That's definitely necessary.
yeah.
I thought you missed those guys on the play, didn't you?
I don't think so. Maybe I did coming back down.
Okay, that must be rough secret.
Yeah, bad shot. Oddly enough, Mega Man 4 is never one of my favorite classic NES games, but I really ended up liking how these renditions of the 2 levels I did from that game turned out for some reason. More so than the ones from 5 I did, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, I really struggle with trying to come up with the level for Skullman in particular. I remember I just had no idea what to do, but it finally sort of came together. Forced. And gotta watch out there, but that is a checkpoint, so if you don't make it, you're still safe.
Should probably mention that if you've noticed, the lives are the logo for Taco Bell, and the energy tanks have been replaced with Mountain Dew cans. These are
Well,
SuperDanny favorites.
D-tanks, but yeah,
D-tank.
they stand for Dew. And it breaks the palette, but I love these night graphics for this level.
Very nice. Especially when we get to Skullman's room.
Yeah. Yeah, Skullman with his graphics and the added attack he has, I think he really turned out cool. And as any very experienced Mega Man player should know, he's a total pushover with following your every move, so... And there's the Meteor Bone, which I actually read on the Mega Man Network was an originally intended attack for him by his creator, which didn't get used, so I decided to use it. And it is avoidable if you're lucky and move fast and shoot the meteors before they hit you.
This is going to be another one of the ones I designed. Levels, that is.
So yeah, I guess I took both 5 and 4, 1 of 3, and you took both the 6s. I guess you wanted to do Snake Man, right?
Yeah, I did.
But I took that because I wanted to work with the easy tiles, so... This level was not fun placing the tiles down, because Fab would design it in another game maker and then image captured into a solid image, and then I would follow it and have to retile the entire level. And those things like those danger barrels there had to be tiled, 6 tiles at a time. It was not a fun level for that. And every enemy continues to be a pushover in face of that buster.
We had to replace a lot of those guys, didn't we? Like reposition them according to making sure they would light up.
Yeah, this last room with the fat boys, they didn't shoot their fire right into the oil, so they had to be a lot of replacing them. Not a fun jump, these ones. So, if I recall, I'm going to go ahead and take the easy way out. But those jumps are very doable, I just didn't make it this time. But that's where gyro comes in if you don't feel like trying to make it.
And anybody who thinks that's cheap, I mean, you could just... Rush Coil is automatic. You could just jump over those pits as much as you wanted to anyway, so...
And that death there was a slip of the finger. I meant to just go down, get the life, and come back up, and I seem to have hit the wrong direction, and boom, there I go again. These were the stupid deaths I was referring to at the start of this playthrough. Happens to us all.
And you did mention that to record the video you had to play at a reduced screen size from what you used to.
Yeah, it was a pretty small screen, and also, as you see, the frame rate sometimes isn't the best because of lag with the video recording software going and all that, but...
You'll see many more of these frustrating, annoying deaths that shouldn't have been.
Yeah. Excuses, but they're all true.
Now, if it were me playing, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, Fab has a little-known reputation for sucking at every game I've ever made, except this one, which further strengthens my belief that this is not a too hard of a game. If he can do it, then anyone should be able to do it. You never did beat Starman, did you?
No.
Yeah.
While we were making it, I beat every level in pieces, but never on an entire playthrough.
And yeah, I think Flame Man is probably the easiest boss of the main 8. I had a lot of trouble deciding what to do for his special attack, but I like how those flame pillars turned out. And that wraps up part 4.